Welcome, everyone. We made it. We're here. This was a little bit of a, let's just hop through a few hoops to get here to you live, but we're here. This is Virginia Parsons, your Hangout mentor and the host of the Inspirational Business Women show. And I'm thrilled to have you join us. You can find us now on the event page or on the YouTube channel. Either one of those links will get you this fantastic broadcast I'm doing today with none other than the JV queen herself, Gina Gaudio-Graves. So I'm going to give her a good introduction, but I just want you to know that, you have to take action. Sometimes it's a little imperfect, but you've got to take action no matter what. And so that's what we did today. We were missing a start broadcast button. I don't know where it went, but we finally got it worked out for you. So thank you so much for joining us. By the way, I love to know who is here with us live. I appreciate you taking the time because I know that your time is valuable. So please type in the comment section, whether you're on YouTube or you're on the event page, where you're hanging out from. We'd love knowing that. I'm personally hanging out from Reno, Nevada. And we'd also like to know a little bit about you and what your passion is, because it is my passion to provide you with a collaboration of inspirational business women and a goldmine of tips, strategies, and advice to help you grow your business. And you're going to get just that today. So go ahead and be active in the comment section, no matter where you're finding us. And that means you people finding us in replay mode as well. We want to hear from you. We want to answer all your questions. Now, we have another thing going on today that we've never done before. So again, we're into imperfect action. That's how you accomplish things. So we're going to be doing the after show today on Blab. I think that's going to be fun, and for a lot of you, much easier to come in and join us and be able to ask Gina questions. So toward the end of the show, I will be posting that link to Blab, and you can come on in and ask Gina your questions, and also you can make comments if you don't want to come on the screen live. But we'd like you to come on the screen live. So keep that in mind, because I know Gina's going to have some really valuable information and tips for you today. So let me go ahead and introduce her to you. It is none other than Gina Gaudio-Graves. She is the founder and dean of Directions University. She's a very important mentor of mine. I look to her for just magnificent advice in all areas of business. And in particular, she is known as the JV Queen, and I'll let her tell you where that name came from. So, being with the JV Queen, why not talk about joint venture marketing strategies from the one who knows and has had years and years of experience in this? We're also going to be talking about a brand new program that she has been working on with some other people for the last 8 years and is now available for all of us to take advantage of, and that is growing your business with DUvisio's affiliate vendor program. That's one of the hot topics. Then we're going to go into her InstaJV funnel system to grow strategic partnerships. We're going to be talking a little bit about integrative marketing, and I know you're going to love to hear her twist on how to do powerful joint ventures. And that goes into the third topic, DUvisio Integrative Marketing Advantage. So Gina, come on in and say hi to our audience, won't you?
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Well, Gina, we are thrilled to have you because we know that you know so much about this topic. And, I think that it's something that we've all heard about is the way to grow your business rapidly. I also know there's pros and cons to it. And you are really the person who's put together a system for people on joint venturing that I think is just a whole new way of looking at it that so often we haven't. Before we get into the details, I think it would be helpful to people to know a little bit about how you got the name being known as the JV Queen and how you got this whole background in joint venture marketing. So go ahead, and I guess we'll have to go with the short version, but I think they'll get enough to understand. Go ahead.
Well, back in the 90s, I started out as an attorney, but I got into a very serious car accident that left me in a hospital bed and wheelchair for nearly 10 years. And during that time, I had a couple of different businesses. My second business was what I thought was going to be an internet ad agency, kind of company that could help you get more traffic. Well, my customers quickly started asking for this new kind of traffic, and this was way back in 2000, 2001. They were calling it joint venture traffic. I didn't know what that meant, but I was a lawyer. I knew what a joint venture was. I thought I was an ad agency. I knew what traffic was. So I went out and did some research to see if I could figure out how to put the two together. And it turned out that what they really wanted was a joint venture broker. These were people with world-class products and services, and they wanted to get connected to people that had large lists and large amounts of traffic. Well, how hard could that be, I thought. Sure, I said, I can absolutely provide you with joint venture traffic. So I became one of the very first JV brokers online. It worked out that in order to generate enough money to pay for my medication, I needed about $400,000 worth of sales of my clients' products every single month. So I started to notice very, very quickly that there was a little bit of an issue. I could take people with world-class products and services, Virginia, connect them to people that had hundreds of thousands of subscribers, tons of traffic. Sometimes it made money, and sometimes it didn't. Well, with the seriousness of why I was doing this in the first place, they couldn't leave it up to chance. I had to find a way to ensure it was going to be successful. It took me about 2 years of going out and studying those businesses that were already successful, looking for the pattern between them. What was it that was allowing each of these companies to succeed? And what I uncovered was what I call the vortex model of doing business. And it's really the core of what we teach at Directions University today. It's also that system that we've really used to help you guys be able to create your own products and sell them through affiliates and joint venture partners using DUvisio. DUvisio is a brand new affiliate network. It launched July 21st, and it was designed from the ground up to facilitate, not just make possible, but truly to facilitate lots of different kinds of joint ventures, including the style that's really at the core of the vortex model of doing business, integration marketing. So that's a little bit about me, Virginia.
Well, that's a great start, and you really did skim over your story for sure.
I did.
But I just want to add that Gina was put between a rock and a hard place as far as she had to generate a lot of income to cover her medical bills. And talk about motivation, right, Gina?
It really was. There was absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It had to work. And I had $9.9 million worth of medical bills over a 10-year period, Virginia. I needed $40,000 a month just to pay for my medication. Without it, I would be dead in under 90 days. So failure was not an option for me. I had to make sure that things were going to work each and every time. I couldn't leave it up to chance.
So at that time, Gina, what do you think was the biggest aha moment for you? What really did for you was a defining moment that held you to know that joint venture marketing was the best way for you to be able to generate that kind of cash flow?
Early on, I really started to recognize that Customers, every customer you could ever want or need, they exist right now. They just aren't customers of yours yet. And it seemed like joint ventures would make it a whole lot easier to find ways of getting those customers to become your customers, especially when you understand the basics of integration marketing. That's what it's about. Here's what integration marketing means. Integration marketing is the idea of inserting your products and services into other people's selling systems. You know, in the internet marketing world, when people hear the phrase joint venture, they typically mean, I want to do a mailing for your products and services, and you can come back and do a mailing for mine. How's that sound? Well, there's no leverage in that. It's a very flat, one-dimensional kind of joint venture. And while there are many businesses that have made millions and millions of dollars with that kind of joint venture, it's not the kind of thing that excites me for two reasons. Number one, you make money once usually. Well, wouldn't you rather make money over and over again from the same effort, Virginia?
I was on mute. Absolutely. And that's one of the biggest things that I learned from you. That was such an aha, that it's not just about I'll mail for you, you mail for me. I'll promote for you, you promote for me. It's much deeper. It's much richer relationship than I think most of us had in mind until I learned about integration marketing from you. So I really want you to expand on that and why it's so much more advantageous.
Let me go on to the second reason I love it so much. Several years ago, a man by the name of Jeff Walker came out with the first course called Product Launch Formula. It was wildly successful and an awesome, awesome course. I highly recommend it, by the way. If you're ever going to launch a product, follow what he talks about in Product Launch Formula. Anyway, when he brought Product Launch Formula out for the first time, there were a handful of joint ventures being done on a month in and month out basis. Almost a year to the day from the time that Product Launch Formula came out, all of a sudden it seemed like it was in a blink of an eye. We went from a couple of joint ventures a month in the online world to several joint ventures a day. And that's where problems started happening. There were so many joint ventures that anyone could participate in that people started overcommitting and couldn't possibly live up to all their commitments. When you're doing the I mail for you, you mail for me kinds of joint ventures, you have to use your subscriber list. Well, no one wants to use their subscriber list because they're going to ruin it if they do. And it's not going to be something that's responsive for their own stuff at that point. With integration marketing, you're not going to someone and asking them to use their subscriber list normally. What you're doing is inserting your products and services into their selling system. Would it be helpful for me to give an example of how that might work, Virginia?
Oh, I think so, absolutely. Because I think this is a whole new concept for a lot of people. Yes, go ahead.
Well, let's use you and I as an example here for a minute. At DUvisio, we have a membership level called the Enterprise Membership for Sellers. It gives you some really phenomenal enhancements to the overall affiliate network that DUvisio provides. And all of the extra things that you get as an enterprise member can typically mean improving your bottom line sales by more than 20%. To become an enterprise member, it's either $47 a month if you sign up right away, or if you wait and upgrade later, it's $97 a month. You can just get a couple months free if you go the annual option at $470 a year if you do it right away, or $997 a year if you do it later. Virginia's people are people that really should be using DUvisio. And if she's really going to help them succeed in the biggest way possible, then she really should have them using the enterprise membership so that they could get that 20% plus bump in sales. Using integration marketing, here's how we're doing it. When Virginia sells some of her products, they automatically get packaged with a 1-month trial of the enterprise membership. It's a gift, it's a bonus. We're also going to do a couple of special trainings that get included with that bonus to really serve Virginia's people. Now, of course, when they come in to claim that bonus, they've got to set up their subscription. They can cancel at any time in those first 30 days and never be charged a penny. They could have used it for the full 30 days, never have been charged a penny. But day 31, they're going to get started paying the $47 a month or $470 a year, depending upon what option they selected. That's a great example of integration marketing, isn't it, Virginia?
Oh, I know. When you explained that to me, I said, "Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense." Because instead of bothering so-called your list, the people that you value, that you want to continue to have a good, valuable relationship with, you're providing them with added value to the content that you're already creating for them. And that added value is going to be something that relates to what they're already wanting to learn. So to me, that was just a brilliant part of integration marketing that I had never heard before. So as a matter of fact, for those of you who are wondering about it, I'm going to just put the link in here for you. Just a moment.
I'm trying to mute Virginia. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem. While you do that, I'm going to put this in because, and I'll post it a couple of times, because I really want you to go learn more about this. It's going to be the most powerful approach to integration marketing that you'll ever find. So I'm putting it in the chat box right now on G+. I'll make sure it gets onto the YouTube replay as well. So Gina, let's take this into that next phase that I really want people to talk about, and that I want you to talk about, and that is the InstaJV funnel system that you've created inside DUvisio.
Let me switch over to screen share for a minute.
So what Gina's going to do is show you, doesn't it make sense to see rather than just be told? So she's coming into screen share now for us.
It's not the screen I want to share, so let me switch over to the one that I want to show you.
All right. Have you got it? Otherwise, I'm going to acknowledge people for a few minutes while you're
okay,
for a few seconds. You got it. Okay. Go ahead then.
Okay. So on DUvisio, like with most of the affiliate networks, when you put your products or services into DUvisio, you've got an option. You can either put them in the marketplace or not put them in the marketplace. If you want them to be found by other affiliates, you better be putting them in the marketplace. That's how affiliates find them. But we also have other vendors that can go through the marketplace as well. When someone is logged into DUvisio's marketplace as a vendor, they have an opportunity to see something that you can add to your products. It comes in the form of this little badge that shows up on the screen on the right-hand side. See that badge that says Integrate JV on it? That is part of the InstaJV funnel system. And lots of products here have that badge on it. That badge is clickable. When I click it, it opens up a new window. And that window has a couple of sections to it. In the first section, it's basically saying, let DUvisio's team of certified JV brokers introduce you to this product's vendor, work out all the details of the funnel that will include both your product and their product for just 10% of this one product's price. We'll take care of all the details and get back to you with step-by-step instructions on how to set up that funnel. Or if you go to the second section, you get the contact info for that vendor, you get the details about their product, you can click the button and send that vendor an email and do all that yourself, and then it doesn't cost you anything. That's the InstaJV funnel system, Virginia. It's designed to encourage people to actually do integration marketing with one another. You can have up to 4 products in a single funnel, And understand why this is such a big deal. In most networks, as well as in most shopping carts, if you wanted to take multiple vendors' products and put them together in a funnel, the only way that you could do that is if whoever owns the front end product agreed to process the sales for every vendor's product in the entire funnel. It doesn't work that way in DUvisio. In DUvisio, each vendor processes their own product sale. And yet affiliates are able to get affiliate commissions on the entire funnel if you so choose. The other really incredible part about it is normally only the front end vendor would be able to get the list added to their autoresponder automatically. Any other vendor could be sent a CSV file that they could later on upload into their autoresponder, but it wouldn't be an automated instantaneous thing. On DUvisio, every person can get the entire list added to their autoresponder automatically and instantaneously. As I said earlier, DUvisio is really designed from the ground up to facilitate and make easy lots and lots and lots of different kinds of joint ventures. That make sense, Virginia?
Oh gosh, yeah. Bring yourself back on screen. Gina, every time I talk to you about this, I get goosebumps. I get more and more excited. And let me share with you what Jane's got going on here. I think you'll appreciate. She said, great information. Didn't think of 1 month of enterprise as a bonus for my products. So I just want you to keep that in mind, that there's so many different ways that you can actually joint venture with people and make it beneficial. Now, the other key thing that you said here, Gina, was that everyone who works within this JV funnel ends up getting the list. Where else does that happen? Where else does that happen? And it's automatic, correct? This is not where the vendor, the main person with the program has to send it out to everyone. It automatically happens.
It's all automatic. And the vendor even has the option of having an affiliate who refers a customer get the list added to the affiliate's autoresponder on autopilot as well.
Ooh, all right, I need more comments out there. For those of you who have done joint ventures before, and it's just been, I'll email for you, you email for me. What's going on in your brain right now? This should be just exploding your brain with possibilities you never thought of before. So let me hear from you all. And, I just want to take a moment before we go into some more of the DUvisio marketing advantages and just say hi to some people who managed to get here and watch this in spite of our technical glitches. Marianne Shank, so great to have you here. She's from Ashland, Oregon. And let's see, we got Manny Talavera from Carmel, Indiana. He's a marketing and strategic coach. Welcome,
hey,
Manny. Hey, Terry Shire, great to see you, Terry, from Hope Sound, Florida. Carrie Gray, I know that she is from the Big Island of Hawaii. And let's see who else we got coming here. Well, that's Carrie Tucker. Carrie, great to see you. And then we had several others that got the link to come in live a little early. So we appreciate you making the adjustment here today. The information is so worth it that all of you also in replay mode, we want to hear from you. We want to get your feedback and what you think about this program. Now, I'm so enthusiastic about it. I have put all of my programs onto DUvisio, and they're all available for what Gina just described, this JV funnel. So you've got to go there and take a look at it. I have posted the link so you can learn more about it there, and make sure you share this program with people. If you find this information valuable that you're hearing today, send this info out to your friends and your other people that you're working with, your colleagues. They need to know that there is a better way to do joint venture and affiliate marketing. So Gina, let's get to the third topic, which I think is very important because you're really, I know, just scratching the surface here on what DUvisio and this JV funnel can provide for people. But there are some real marketing advantages to using DUvisio as your primary affiliate vendor resource. So I'd love it if you would go into those as well.
There are so many of them, Virginia. While we're new right now, we are growing constantly. DUvisio is not designed to be a platform that competes with all the other networks in the IM space. DUvisio is really designed to be a platform for people in all niches, and I really mean all niches, not just IM. So we've got affiliates looking for things in the personal growth, in the health and wellness, in the business arena, in the fitness arena, things like that. We've really tried hard to help overcome some of the affiliate fraud issues that are plaguing a lot of the other networks. On DUvisio, in order to be either a vendor or an affiliate, you must have a PayPal business account at a minimum. We've done that because we are able to use some of PayPal's technology that really helps to prevent affiliate fraud so that vendors don't end up losing millions of dollars from unscrupulous affiliates. Here's what that does. When someone signs up on DUvisio as a vendor, they must have a PayPal Business Verified account. If you don't have a PayPal Business Verified account, you cannot get paid instantly on DUvisio. The technology does not allow it. So affiliates can have an ordinary business account, but when they don't have a verified account, they just have an ordinary business account, they're going to be set automatically to get paid on a delayed basis. Here's the way that works. And boy, it's powerful for both the vendor and the affiliate. If the affiliate is a regular business account and is going to be paid in 45 days on a delayed payment, when the sale comes in, the entire amount goes to the vendor's PayPal account. But in the vendor's PayPal account, the transaction has two parts to it. There's that part that is earmarked for the affiliate commissions, and it shows up as a pending transaction. And then there's the rest of the transaction, which is available for the vendor to take out immediately. That portion earmarked for the affiliate cannot be spent, it cannot be withdrawn, it cannot be transferred. It just sits there until on day 45, PayPal goes into the vendor's account and sends the money to the affiliate on autopilot. It's not DUvisio that does it at that point. The vendor has the option, if they're comfortable with this affiliate, they trust the affiliate, they know it's not a fraudulent affiliate, they can go into their account on DUvisio and pay that money earlier than 45 days. They just have to push a button in the vendor's account. So it really should cut down on affiliate fraud in a big way. And most importantly, really help to protect both the vendor and the affiliate equally. There are lots of things on DUvisio that protect them both equally, that help them both equally. And we really encourage our vendors to really think about ways in which you can really work together and collaborate in more meaningful ways with your affiliates. For example, the ability to give the affiliate the list at the same time in an automated way. It's just one more way of upping the relationship and upping the game a little, I think.
So I hope you all got that. So I'm going to rephrase it, Gina, because I think it's really important that they understand that it's not difficult to have a PayPal verified business account, number one.
Right.
And number two, if you are an affiliate with a PayPal verified account, which just go do it, it doesn't cost anything, just go get it done, you get paid instantly. It's automatic. The payment comes to you instantly upon the purchase. So I love that. I mean, I will open up my email account and say, you've been paid. Oh, what did I just get paid for, you know? And so I get to go look into my affiliate account and find out, oh, I just got paid for this, or I just got paid for that, because it's instant. I don't know of any other system that does that. And if you're doing something that's mechanical or that you have to handle yourself, I call that mechanical. you've got to push the pay button. You've got to go in and look and see, and you've got to decide when you're going to do it. And it's not going to be instant, is it? And then there's other systems out there where they take care of it for you, but again, it's not instant. So how do you like the idea of instant payment? Put some comments in the comments section. And Gina, go ahead. Any more comments on that yourself?
I want to talk about for just a minute the enterprise level of membership for sellers. And I'm going to switch back over to my screen for just a second while I do, Virginia.
And while you do that, Gina, let me go ahead and just acknowledge a few more people. Iona Mead, great to see you here. I'm so glad you got in. Oh, and also Marianne Shank has a question, which I'm going to post up here quickly for a second. And that is, does a company need a minimum size of mailing list or sales to be part of your system? Gina, you can answer that when you come back up.
Nope. I'm ready when you
heard
are.
It. Nope. Marianne, does that answer your question? No, you don't. You don't need a minimum size mailing list or minimum sales to be part of the system. You just want to bring good quality, something that's going to be of value to your joint venture partner so that they can make it part of their marketing funnel. Okay, go ahead, Gina.
So when you first sign up through the special link that Virginia has shared with all of you, as you get signed up, you're going to have an opportunity to upgrade. If you've signed up as a seller, the upgrade is to the enterprise membership. If you've signed up as an affiliate, the upgrade is to an Uber affiliate membership level. If you sell other people's products and sell your own, just sign up as a seller. It will automatically give you the opportunity to do both things.
And Gina, what does it cost to sign up as a seller?
As a seller, it's completely free unless you want to upgrade to enterprise member. When you upgrade to enterprise member, you get several enhancements that are only available at this paying level of membership. Enterprise members get both the enterprise membership for sellers and the Uber affiliate membership level for affiliates. It's like the best deal there is on DUvisio. Here's what you get as an enterprise member seller added to your account. Number one, the InstaJV funnel system that we've talked about. Any seller can go in and find other sellers who have products that they can integrate into their funnel, but only enterprise level sellers have the ability to alert other sellers that they have products that they're interested in doing that with by putting that Integrate JVs badge on it. It's a huge reason for upgrading to enterprise. Otherwise, how are you going to alert other sellers that you even exist, much less that you want to work with them? Next, embedded payments. And this is really cool stuff, guys. Here's what embedded payments do. Remember on Amazon, if you've ever made a purchase on Amazon, you've got that one-click button that lets you buy in one click. Embedded payments is as close as you can get to that on your own website. Normally, you put an order button up on your site, whether it's for a shopping cart or an affiliate network. That gets clicked to take someone over to an order form. They fill out the order form. They complete the order form. Then it takes them to PayPal. They have to log into their PayPal account, choose their funding source, then get redirected to the next page in your flow. None of that is true with embedded payments. When you have embedded payments, when someone clicks the order button on your sales page, a little lightbox pop-up window opens up. If that person has made a purchase from any seller in DUvisio, they are automatically logged into their PayPal account at that time. They simply choose the funding source and automatically get redirected to the next page in your flow, whatever that happens to be. PayPal says that embedded payments are increasing overall sales 14 to 23%. We're finding that it can be even higher than that. And here's why that's really, really a big deal on DUvisio. When you're an enterprise seller and you're using embedded payments right on your sales pages, the products that you have it enabled for When someone finds them in the marketplace, there's a little Get It Now button. That Get It Now button in the marketplace also uses embedded payments. We've got a couple of features coming out yet this year, including a way to pull your own marketplace into your website. And right from the marketplace on your website, people can check out with embedded payments without ever having to go to PayPal separately. We also have a Facebook app we're working on. They will be able to check out using that embedded payments right on an enterprise seller's Facebook page without ever leaving to go anywhere other than Facebook. Big, big deal. And then one last really biggie is private marketplaces. And Virginia, as an enterprise member seller yourself, you have a private marketplace. What is it and how are you using it?
Well, I do have a private marketplace from my HMU affiliate link, which you will be able to get to with the link that I provided for you. And what it does is allow you to go directly to my marketplace. So if you're just interested in connecting with me and selling my products and not interested in all the others, at least not initially, or JVing with me, then you just go straight to my marketplace and you just get that information. So it makes it very simple, less complicated than going through a marketplace with hundreds and hundreds of products on it. So I find that a real advantage to the enterprise system because you get that as an enterprise member. I mean, I just love this, Gina. There's just so much, and you're just scratching the surface here today.
I really am. The really biggie that I don't even think you've heard about, Virginia, it's going to be ready by October 1st. This is true for both Uber affiliates and for enterprise. We've added a third kind of marketplace. There's the public marketplace, which lets affiliates find your products, which also lets search engines find your products. Then there's the private marketplace, where it's just your products. And I like to use my private marketplace as the logout page for my membership site, as a thing that I can use to help get affiliates to promote my entire product line, and a number of other things I can do with it in my marketing. But the third kind of marketplace is going to be a custom marketplace. Each enterprise member and each Uber affiliate has the ability to create up to 5 custom marketplaces. A custom marketplace is exactly what it sounds like. It means you go and find those products from the DUvisio marketplace, sometimes your own, sometimes other people's, and put them together in a single marketplace. That way, all of the products in there will have your affiliate link so that you can get paid just promoting that one marketplace. And here's why that's a big deal. Both private and custom marketplaces will have RSS feeds attached to them by the first week of October, which means you can pull your marketplaces, especially your custom ones, into your WordPress blog easily. With those Get It Now buttons, people could be checking out right on your WordPress blog easily, with your affiliate link, of course. You could use it to monetize your blog posts, your categories. You could do so many different things with it, Virginia. I'm super, super excited about custom marketplaces. And you know, if you understand the DU Vortex model of doing business, in a Vortex business, you have multiple pillars or topics. Well, with 5 custom marketplaces, you could have one set up for each pillar or topic that your business talks about to help better monetize all your content.
Okay, Gina, bring your beautiful face back on here. And I just want to say that you're brilliant and the people that you're working with are really brilliant. This is brand new news for me, everybody. Makes so much sense because when you're working in what I know of as different pillars of my vortex, I'm not doing all of the training. I am coordinating with other people to bring the best of the best in that particular topic area to you. So Gina, yes, more goosebumps. I hope the rest of you do. Hey, there's so much more to cover here. You're just getting a smattering of it. So I really want you to go and check out the link that I provided for you. I'll post it again. But what we're going to do now, because I know some of you have some questions, and let's experiment as well with Blab. It's another place where you can all get on, and it seems to be easier for people to jump on Blab and come in and ask questions. So we're going to try it today. You know, that's what you say. You go take that imperfect action, you learn more on how to do things. So what I'm going to do is put up a link here for joining us on Blab. We're gonna shut the program down here live, and we're going to go over to Blab and be live as well. So you're going to be able to come in and ask us more questions about it. And I know Gina's is just a wealth of information, and she has reserved some extra time here for you to be able to, you know, really dig deep with her. She's a wealth of information. She is
and
just.
If I could add, Virginia?
Yeah.
You don't limit your questions to DUvisio questions only, guys. Anything you want to know about business, lead generation, joint ventures, feel free to ask. I'm open to answering any of it.
Well, that's just wonderful, Gina. So I've posted the link now, and we're going to go over to Blab. I want to thank you so much for being here with us today and just providing just so much valuable understanding and insight into joint venturing and integrative marketing that I don't think many people have heard before except your students. So I'm so pleased to get this information out to the world in multiple ways. And that's why we're going on over to Blab. So I'm just you've got the link there, and I'm just also gonna show you my little place that you can see me on Blab. And in this case, it's at blab.im at VEP Hypnocoach. Hey, this has to do with an old handle on Twitter, so I'm stuck with it. So it's blab.im at VEP Hypnocoach. And yes, Blab will work on computer as well as mobile. It will. Periscope's the only one you can't come in onto. Well, you can watch on computer, you just can't put all those little hearts. But Blab will work on your computer, so head on over there. And I want to thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate Gina as well, because she is, as I say, absolutely a wealth of information. So we're going to head on over there. We'll see you there in a couple minutes, and it's already set up to go, so it won't take but a minute. So we'll see you on the other side. Until then, Gina, thank you once again for being with us.
My pleasure. See you guys there.
All right. Bye-bye now. Thanks again.